Well, hi guys. Terry Narasan coming to you from my home office in Edmonton, Alberta. And this morning I was doing some image editing, making some business cards, and being a bit of a digital dingbat, and thinking that there's probably more like me out there in the world of internet marketing. I thought doing a very quick little video on how to do image editing and combining images in a very neat little program called Pixlr, pixlr.com, which you can find on the net. It's free, an online tool that is really pretty simple to use. So I thought I'd just quickly demonstrate just how to combine a couple of images and make a neat little business card. So you get to Pixlr, you just click on Open Image from Computer if you've got your images stored on your computer, as most people do, and go to where your files are located and find the image that you want to work with. And in this case, I'm going to work with a business card template, which I'll just click on and it pops in very quickly. So I've got one open. As I said, I wanted to open two images and combine them. So I'm just going to go get the second image, and to do that I go up to File again and click on Open Image again and do the same thing all over again. This second image is actually a QR code, or a quick response code, that I want to put on my business card, and I can tell you more about that later. So I just click on the image I want, click Open, and now I've got two images on my desktop. And what I want to do is combine the two. So in order to do that, I've got to go over to File again and click on New Image. And a little box pops up here, and what I want to do is make sure that the size of this new image matches the maximum size of the resultant image I want to create, which is a business card. So I can set the width and height right here. And so I want to match it, so it's going to be 1085 pixels by 635 pixels. And pop those in there and say OK, and now I have this new panel, new image that matches the one that I've got. Now what I have to do is click on the original images and edit and select all, and then click on edit again and click copy, and go back to the blank image that I put in there, the blank canvas, click on it and go to edit again and say paste. And now the original image is there that I have. It's in the background there. I go over to the QR code, click on it, go to edit, select all, and you can see it's been selected. Now I go back to edit, click on copy, come back to my new canvas and click on edit again and click on paste, and there it is. So I've got the images combined, and now I simply have to go about filling out and editing the rest of the material. So I can just move this QR code out of the way here for a minute and can now begin to edit the business card. And so I'm going to be putting in my name and so on in here, and then websites and addresses and so on in here. And I'm going to put a little bit of information underneath the QR code to tell people what they should do with it. So go over to, I'm going to put some text in here, so now go over to the toolbar for Pixlr, click on the text icon, and I'll just enter my name. which is and a little bit of title. I have a PhD in zoology. I'm a former waterfowl and conservation biologist, now an affiliate and internet marketer. Now, actually, I'm going to put in authorized affiliate because that's what this business card is all about. I'm going to set the size of that at over here. You can see the size you can select. You can select the font you want to use. I'll just leave Verdana as it is, and I'll just move the size up to 40 and a regular font, and I'll click OK, and want to move it a bit. So it's looking okay. Oops, I'll change that. Actually, it's too big. I'm going to move it down to a different font that will be more suitable here. I think I can find, I should be able to find Arial. Oh, it bounces too quickly here. Arial, just plain Arial. Still too big. I'd rather have Arial narrow. There, that works good. Pop that in there, and I'll just center the text like that. Okay, click OK. Done. Now I will want to put in my phone number. So we'll do that. 587-520-2871. And I'll change the size of that font to 35. And I will make it bold. And I'm going to change the color. And I'll pop in the color code for this, which is a nice orange. And I'll click OK, and there she be. I'll move it a little bit. That's good. And move that up and say OK. Now I want to put in my email address, which is terry@gabtraveler.ca. I'll change the color of that too. I think the code I want there is 1184CE, which is a nice 118 118C4E. That's better. Say that's good. I'll move it a little bit to line it up a little better. Say OK. And what I want to do is remove one of these buttons here because I don't need 4 of them because I just want to put in my website. I'll move that in a minute. I'll show you how to do that. I'll put in my website. gabtraveler.com, and move that a little. Looks good. Leave it black the way it is. Say OK, and we're done. Now to remove this little button here, just go over to the toolbar and find the eraser. Click on it, come back over here and give it a couple of zaps. Oh, I've got to select the right layer down here on the right hand side. I think it's background, and no, be layer 1. There we go. And so that's gone. And now I want to add a little more text right here to tell people what to do with this. And I'll just let them know, click to see, whoops, only 2. we save? Up to 90% off Expedia's best, let's call it guaranteed best rate. And I'm going to have to make that much smaller because it's not going to fit. So let's say it's going to be, try 20. No, we don't even have to. That might work. Maybe a little, make it bold and make it a little smaller, about 18. And we'll say OK. And there you go. We now have a perfectly formatted, lovely business card that I can upload to Vistaprint by going over here to File. And I'm going to click Save. It'll ask me what I want to name it. I'm going to call it Biz Card. QR code to newsletter. And I'm going to select PNG, full quality size, and say OK. And that'll take me back to my files. And I'm going to say Save, and that's done. Now I have a perfectly formatted, combined. So even digital dingbats like myself can do it. So I hope that helps. Talk to you later. Bye.